What is up, YouTube? This is Damian J. This is the Morning Drive. Today, I just wanted to talk about, having crappy people in your life and what to do about it, and, my opinions on people asking you favors and things like that. Now, anybody who knows me, who's a good friend of mine, knows that I'm the kind of person who will bend over backwards for you if you need a favor, if you need something, if you need my help, anything like that. I'm more than willing to dedicate my time, my patience to that. That's just part of me being ex-military, that sense of duty. Me being a coach, wanting to help people. That's just in my nature to want people to get the best out of themselves, and to accomplish the things they want to accomplish, and helping my friends out when they need help, and doing things like that. I feel like I'm one of those people that's always willing to help. In my college career, I've been one of those people that's always tried to, save my notes. I save my notes from every class because maybe I could trade my notes for your notes and we can help each other out. And, it's a team effort. I'm a very big fan of networking, meeting people, and, trying to help out. Now, that being said, I also think that there is a fine line between that friendliness of helping people out and then that expectation. I think if you expect somebody like me to always help you, then you're setting yourself up for failure. And the reason why you're setting yourself up for failure is because you become dependent on me. And I don't think that's necessarily fair to me to depend on me. Because if you ask me out of the blue to help you with something, you have to be understanding of the fact that my life, my day was already happening when you asked. Now, if this is about scheduling something in advance, I'm all about it. If you need my help next week moving a couch, I will get my truck ready. I'll make sure it's gassed up. I'll make sure my schedule's clear, and I will be over there bright and early to help you out. I always need some kind of notice. Same day, you're gonna have a problem because, like I said, I have a life going on. Every single day of this week in particular, I just have things going on. And the reason why I bring this up is because somebody in my life asked me for a favor while I was in class yesterday. And they started the text message off like, "Hey, how's it going? How are you doing?" If you're gonna ask for a favor, just go straight into the favor. Don't put on this facade like you care about my day. It's really, 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 really low class. It is like one of the most low class things that you can do is to start this fake conversation, this hi, this how are you bullshit when you need something. Just go ahead and jump in with the favor, because if we're friends, I'd rather you just jump in with the favor than you pretend that you give a shit about my day, when all you're going to do is just start a conversation to bring that focus back on you. Now, I know you're saying, Damian, like how, if I need something right away, blah, blah, blah. This was not one of those occasions where the person needed something right away. This is something that this person probably should have had done for weeks, and they basically wanted somebody to come over and do this task for them. It's exactly what they were looking for. I have done, in my military career, I have done, I think, 5 Diddy moves. 4 or 5 Diddy moves. Let's see, 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. I've done 5 Diddy moves. That's a do-it-yourself move. And I did it myself. I would get everything done. There might be a few big things, but usually those big things were like ridiculous, because back in my heyday, if you had a big screen TV, that big screen TV probably weighed 800 to 900 pounds, and it was a 2-man lift to get that piece of shit out of your house. So all I'm saying is that I have been pretty self-sufficient in doing tasks like that. This particular task was a bed. It was a bunk bed, if that adds any level of difficulty to it, and this person wanted me to come over and help them. And I basically told them, I was like, well, I am fucking stacked today. I have somewhere to be. I have a small window in between where maybe I can help out. Let me see if I can. And I was like, I will try. And that was how I said it. I will try. Well, as I'm leaving school, I checked my messages, and somebody had something come up, and they needed my help, and this had to do with my job. job. Now, just like everybody else in your life, your family and your job should come first, no matter what. Your job's what puts bread on the table. Your family are the people that you deal with every day. Take that for what you will. Now, I've said in the past, my friends are family. My friends that are family know that they're family, because they will ask me for fucking ridiculous things and it'll upset me. And I'll let them know that it fucking upsets me. But these are people that I talk to all the time. These are people that I hang out with, I have dinner with. I know their families really well. I hang out with them on such a frequent basis that not only do I know their family members, I call their family members by their first names because I just know them that well. With this person, I know them from school and that's it. We've never hung out in any context outside of school. I'm trying to think, maybe we went to study group together? No, we didn't. I know this person's sister because I've worked with their sister, but even then, their sister didn't seem like somebody I would ever want to hang out with. So there's that. So maybe a history in this family of not being people you would really want to hang out with. This particular person I see who asked me for this favor, I see their Snapchat all the time, and it's always some drunken, dramatic thing that's going on in their life. They always have a new boyfriend or, some kind of drama. There's always something fueling this level of drama in their life. So I already know what kind of person they are. And I'm not saying that this swayed my decision. I'm saying that what happened after I told them I couldn't make it is what made me just go ahead and say, you know what? I don't need you in my life. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So, exactly how I explained, they wanted this thing, blah, blah, blah. I told them I couldn't make it. I actually took a picture from work to let them know that I was there because they were kind of leaning into me like, oh, you can't help, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like this whiny kind of thing, which already, red flag, like you're asking for somebody's help out of the blue that you haven't talked to in months, by the way. In months. Somebody you haven't talked to for a very long stretch of time, and then you come out of nowhere to say, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 it's very, 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 very low class to do. It is low class. They asked me, I told them no, and what they proceeded to do is as it got done, because this is what I said, look, if you have run into any problems or there's something that you don't understand how it comes apart, send me a picture of it and I'll talk you through it. I'm offering this knowing that I'm going to be coaching and my full attention needs to be on these people, but I am offering that when I have breaks or when they're not doing anything, that I can step in, take a look at a picture and say, hey, this is how you take this thing apart. All right? I offered that at the very least. This person proceeds to send me a picture of her and another one of our mutual friends doing the job and saying, oh, so-and-so helped us, so-and-so helped me, no thanks to you. And then they sent that message, and then like a second later they sent me a just kidding with a winky face, which means that they thought about what they did and they knew that it was a shit thing to do, but still fucking wanted to like make it seem like it was like this low-key joke, when in all actuality, this person was really fucking upset that I didn't offer my free labor and services for something that they could have done themselves. So, on top of all that, this person also decided to post that on their social media, on their Instagram and on their Snapchat about how, funny how your real friends will blah, 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 and this, and then somebody comes to the rescue, and then you essentially, who your friends are and XYZ. To which I just thought to myself, this is the most immature thing I've ever seen. So I told our mutual friend, who is a great friend of mine, by the way. This person checks in on me all the time. This is one of those people where I hang out with them so much. We go to lunch every time this girl's in town. We hang out together a lot. We're really good friends. Like, this is the person where if my boss said, hey, this happened, blah, 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 can you come in? I said, I'm sorry, I got other plans. That's the kind of person they are. They are at such a level in my life and mean so much to me that they're the type of person where absolutely, I don't care if my boss says this X, Y, Z, I'd be like, you know what, I have a family member. See how I'm changing that? I have a family member who needs me right now, and I'm going to go help them out. That's the difference with this person. And I basically let them know what was going on. I was like, hey, so-and-so did this. And then she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know about the Instagram thing until she told me. And she was just like, oh yeah, you should see her Instagram. And I saw that on her Instagram, and I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm good. So I wrote her one last message. I told her how I felt. I said, hey, low class, what you did, I'm sorry, I have a life. You can't expect people to drop everything for you, especially when you never talk to them on a daily basis and then just expect them to bend over backwards for you. It's low class, I don't need you, bye. And block that person, and block them from Facebook, and block them from Instagram, and block them from every social media channel. I even removed their family members because I don't need them to find a way to get to me in any shape or fashion. And I think this is what us as people need to do. I feel like when you're younger, when you are a young person, when you are in your early to mid 20s, that you feel like you have to do these things for these people, and there's this huge letdown. And when somebody lets me down, I just move on. I'm just like, all right, it happened. No big deal. If it's somebody important to me, then we have a conversation and I tell them. But if it's just some regular fucking person, some friend that's from class, or even like a high school buddy, it's like, you're not going to stay. Let me tell you something about life. You're not going to be friends with the people you were fucking friends with high school forever. There might be a small one or two, but that huge kind of base that you felt like you had in high school, you're not going to remember half those fuckers' names. You're going to have to like think about it and really worry. Unless you were living in that same fucking town forever, then obviously you still know all those people and all their families. But I mean, if you set the bar a little bit higher in your life and decide that you want to move around and you want to start a life somewhere else, or you find this great job opportunity somewhere else and you move away, you're going to find out real quick that making friends is kind of easy. Like, you meet people and then you find things in common with them and you start hanging out with them. That's just life. And I think that this expectation that you have when you're younger, and I think this is part of her problem. She has this expectation where, oh, well, it doesn't matter that we've been friends for 5 minutes or 5 hours or 5 days or 5 years. It doesn't matter if you're my friend, then you need to drop everything that you're doing to do this favor for me. And I think that's very low class of people to do. And I honestly believe that if you have people like that in your life, you need to eliminate them. And this is going out to my younger audience. Absolutely, don't. If your friendship is dependent on what it is that you can do for that person, then I hate to break it to you, that is not a friendship. It is not. It is not a friendship. That's just people holding you hostage for favors. That's it. They're just holding you hostage for favors. And like I said, if there's something that I can do for you and you're a friend like that and you can understand that, then that's going to help our friendship grow, actually. That's going to make us both better people, because in the long run, or it's going to make our relationship stronger, I should say, because in the long run, it's understanding that keeps friendships alive. And when people understand that, hey, I have a life, if you want to do something with me or you need my help, let's schedule it in advance. Let's get together. Let's think about how we're going to do this, rather than you calling on a random Monday while I'm sitting in a classroom, which, by the way, you wouldn't know if you're not my friend. You're going to call me thinking that I can just answer the phone. You would know. If we were close enough friends, you would know when my work schedule was. You would know that Tuesday is an impossible day for me. I tell all my friends that right off the bat. My friends that are close, I tell them I can help you just about any time except for Tuesday, because on Tuesday I fucking work. I work on Tuesday, or I go to school on Tuesdays from 11 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. and all my classes are back to back. All of my classes are back to back because I'm trying to finish this degree. This is my last semester for this particular degree. I want to finish strong, I want to finish right, and I want to get it done. If you're my friend, you know that. You know that I just can't fucking tear off Monday through especially not Monday through Wednesday, is very hard. I can't just tear off in the middle of a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to do whatever. I have 2 things coming up in my life. This weekend, I have a strongman competition that's coming up in Durango. The weekend following that, I have the Spartan race and a CrossFit class down in Phoenix that I'm going to be attending. That's 2 weekends where I have completely mapped out. I already know that I'm doing these things. I'm going on these trips. I'm doing this stuff, and I know it's mapped out, which makes my weeks even harder. So like this week is a hard week for me because I have all this other shit going on, and on top of all the shit that I already have going on, I have to get all my schoolwork done, all my homework done, all of that stuff done during the week, and then still manage to lose another 1.5 pounds to make weight, and then go up to Durango and do all this stuff. And then my weekend is over, and then what am I doing? I'm back in school next weekend, or back in school that following Monday. So for 2 straight weeks, I am doing activities that, you would say, oh, that's leisurely. It's leisurely, but I'm still going with a group. So there's that stress, there's that anxiety, there's that already knowing that I don't have time to do homework any other time but the time that I have allotted. So to me, if you're my friend and you're a part of my life, you know that I have these things coming up. You know that I have all this stuff. Not only that, I have a brand new girlfriend. For the first time in a long time, I have a girlfriend right now. I didn't have time to hang out with her last night. Okay? This is a new relationship where in new relationships, most of the time people are with each other every fucking second for that first, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. I couldn't be. And plus, obviously, she's a fucking grown-up. She has things to do, too. I mean, she has, I think she had, like, volleyball or something last night. She has, like, team volleyball on Monday nights. So, she's got shit going on, too. I had stuff. I have a brand new girlfriend that I'm not even seeing, and this person expects me to drop everything. She doesn't even know. Here's the other thing. This is what kind of friend this person is. She doesn't even know that I have a girlfriend right now. So, that shows you how fucking plugged into my life this person is. Yet they wanted me to drop everything that I was doing, everything that I may have had planned, may have had going on for this thing, and then got so upset that I couldn't, wrote a fucking shitty, childish ass post about it on Instagram. So all I'm saying is that if you have people like that in your life, get them the fuck out of your life, because they do not deserve to be there. They do not deserve it. Whatever they think that they've done for you in the past, if they can't forgive something like this, then it doesn't matter. Now, if this person would have fucking given me a fucking kidney, if this person gave me a kidney and called me on a random fucking Tuesday, my busiest day of the week, and said, hey, Damien, I need you to come down here right away. I need help doing this thing. Guess what? I'm fucking skipping that class that day. I'm going to accept the fucking consequences, and I'm going to do it. But otherwise, no. If you're a person that's in my life, you're in my life, and you know things about my life. People that are in your life know about your life. There's no fucking questions there. They know the little fucking quirks. They know your schedule. My best friend knows better. She just called me today. She did have some confusion on the day, but my best friend called me about hanging out actually Thursday, and she actually got Thursday and Friday confused. That's why I called her physically. I was like, hey, you're getting Friday and Thursday confused. Get your life together. Fix your brain. Blah, blah, blah. But she knew enough about what's going on in my life that she was like, hey, I know you're doing this on what day, which day is it, when are we going to hang out, when we go get lunch, blah, blah, blah. Even the whole making weight thing. She's like, well, I know you got to get weight, so we'll eat light. And I'm like, well, I got 24 hours, so I can eat like pigs one last time, and I just won't eat for a day. So, like I'm saying, getting down to it, I don't care how old you are, who you are, what demographic you're from. If you have friends in your life that are dog shit, that expect you to fucking do things with nothing in return, or expect to do things at a drop of a hat and then get fucking upset and have absolutely no compassion or understanding of what you're going through, fuck them. Get them out of your life. Get those people out of your life. Block them on the gram, block them on your phone, and stop thinking about them. This video is way too much for this person. It really is. I've never said their name in it, but I wanted to extend this knowledge over to you because this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. I wanted to extend this knowledge to you to remember that the people that are in your life know about your life. And those are the people that you help. Be nice to everybody. Help people when you can. Absolutely. Help people when you can. But if you can't help them because you got something going on in your life and they get upset about it and they get whiny and they get sad, they're a me person. All they give a shit about is themselves and not you. So anyway, that's all I got for you. As always, guys, you can follow me on the snaps, the tweets, and the grams. If you have any questions, comments, drop it there, drop it here, drop it anywhere you want to. But you can follow me in those places at Damian J. That's DAMIANJAY, because I love you guys. And hey, thanks for riding with me.